Going to university and completing university in and of itself, I think is a great achievement, personally. To show that level of consistency, to see it all the way through, to do the exams, the lectures, everything, dissertation, whatever comes with it, and to complete it, I think that's a really good achievement, personally. Like, Alhamdulillah, it's very difficult for me to say because I got first, and people think, oh yeah, you got first, this, that, and the other. But I think that the way I see it is, first of all, it's an achievement in what I did. Secondly, I don't have to be defined by my degree. Like, if I got a 2-2, I wouldn't be defined by my degree. I wouldn't let that be my limit. And also, maybe because you're quite close to university, like you graduated 2 years ago. Myself, I graduated 2003. Hardly, I can't remember last time anyone said to me, what degree did you do or what did you get for your degree? Nothing. So I'm saying basically what it is that my point is that when things happen in your life, you can choose for them to be something to learn from. So when you fail, or what you consider a failure, you can actually learn from it. Right? And when you learn from it, and this is why I think it's really important to learn from your failures, when you learn from it, I feel like you actually turn the failure into a win. Why? Because you've learned something from it that will now benefit you for the rest of your life. And then that failure becomes very valuable. So, for example, when I always tell the story of when I was in Pakistan and I call myself the arrogant king because I said that I was going to go to this school and they only speak English and I came from England and I'm going to basically rule the school. And when I went to the school, I failed everything in my first year except English and geography. And for me, that was a massive wake-up call. And that failure was very, very painful. But I learned from it. And I would say that that was one of the defining moments in my life to actually turn everything around and give me the belief that I can actually achieve things. So I'm saying that if you can change your failures, I don't think a 2-2 is a failure, but if you do consider it a failure, if you can learn good lessons from it, it actually becomes a win. And then I'm saying to you on top of that is that there are certain beliefs that we can hold. You can choose what it means. So for example, you could walk away saying, you know what, I didn't get the degree that I wanted in terms of classification or the mark, but the great thing is that I completed. And you know, there are many people that don't complete, and I'm someone who, once I start something, I finish it and I complete it. I might not always get it 100% right, but I will get it done. That's a strong identity to create from them. But a lot of people, they just choose a negative identity. The other day, I was on a coaching call for another program, and my dad was drilling outside here. And before he started, I said, Dad, I've got a call. He said, oh, I'm just going to be drilling for like a minute. It's not going to make much noise, this, that, right? So then he started drilling a hole here. Started drilling, and then you could hear it. Everyone on the call was laughing because they could hear the drilling and stuff, right? And I said to them, I can make it mean two things. I could say that, look, my dad really doesn't care about me. I told him that I've got an important call before. He knew, and then he still drilled, and he did it for ages. The belief I can create from that is that my dad doesn't care about me. A lot of people do that. They see something that their parents do, and then they come up with this thing that they believe about it. The other option is I could have gone the other way. I could have thought to myself that, look, my dad is looking after the house. He's doing work maybe I should even be doing, but he's actually doing it. He's drilling, he's looking after the house. He really cares about us and he really cares about the house. Same drilling, two completely different beliefs from it. Guess who chooses the belief? You have chosen all of these beliefs that came with it. If I had done what you did with your 2-2, then right now I would not be speaking to you, I feel I would have said, like, I'm a loser, I'm incompetent, I can't even do the basics of get a blooming F or a D or a E or whatever it was. Like, I can't even get the worst possible mark. I just failed all of these things. I'm a failure, I'm rubbish, I'm this, I'm that. I could have done all of that, but alhamdulillah, like, I actually tried to learn from it. I tried to change and adapt and do better. And then when I did slightly better, I realized that I was capable of doing slightly better. And then when I realized I'm able to do slightly better, I realized I'm allowed to do a lot better. And it was just that way of thinking. And I think a lot of this is you being quite harsh with yourself, firstly in black and white, and then the conclusions that you're coming to are very harsh as well.